Hello my friends, welcome to Atmaflow. Today is the International Day of Yoga, so it's quite appropriate that we practice some yoga in form of pranayama, breathwork, because most essential for yoga, especially for asana, it has to be always combined with the right breathing pattern. Otherwise, yoga is not really working if you don't learn how to breathe properly. So in this video today, I want to teach you the 3-step yogic breathing technique. It's actually the only right way to breathe into the belly, up to the diaphragm, into the top parts of your lungs. And we learn how to activate all these 3 breathing muscles so that we can have the most benefit out of our practice. Approximately, a normal human being breathes 22,000 times in one day, in one single day. Usually we breathe 10 to 16 times in a minute. But if you reduce the breathing to 4, 5, 6 seconds a minute, it means already it's half the time we breathe, half the prana we take in, so we can spend this energy later during the day, late in our life, when we are running out of oxygen, coming in a stressful situation. Um, Something bad happens in our life and we can't deal with it, and we start shallow breathing into our chest. If we train ourselves now how to breathe properly, then we can also adapt in difficult situations and always keep this breathing pattern. We breathe into 4 seconds in, 6 seconds out. So that means in 1 minute we take 6 breaths instead of 12 to 16 breaths. So this reduces our stress level already by 50%. We do a short warm-up, no worries, no headstand, no difficult yoga postures, just in sitting, just to open up, to bring our mind in the present moment and to open up the energy system, the blood flow, the respiratory system, so that we can breathe properly. Then I guide you to this 3-step yogic breathing with a short meditation to let the breath settle and to keep the mind in a calm space and environment. So we're placing our fingertips on our shoulders, rotate them backwards. Other side. Now we exhale with our nose like we blow out a candle from a cake, from a birthday cake. So the exhalation is active and the inhalation is passive. And we bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. Then we grab our head, drop them to our left side. The elbows facing towards the ground. We're opening up our neck on the side for a couple of breaths. With the next inhalation, release, drop the head towards the other side. Inhale, release. Interlay your fingers, place them on the back of your head, at your neck, and drop your head down for 5 breaths. Inhale, release, drop your head backwards and tighten your jawbone. Bring the bring it forward and up so that you create some stretch and tension here around the throat area. And deeply breathe into it. And release. I can recommend you to sit on a yoga cushion so that your hips are higher than your knees. It will also help you to breathe properly. If you're already a very advanced yogi, of course, you don't need this anymore. Okay, interlay your fingers like this, or if you can, you make fists and then rotate 10 times in each direction. Big circles or small circles, it doesn't really matter. It's just to open up the chest, the upper back, the shoulders, bring some movement, some opening into this area. Change the directions. Okay. Then we inhale, rotate our hands inwards, stretch for a second, and exhale. Come into a twist, the left hand on your right knee, the other hand behind your back. Hold for a second, inhale, and exhale. Other side. Inhale, rotate inwards, hold for a second, exhale. To the other side again. In, inwards, and out, rotate outwards. Hold for a second, one more time. And release. So that's enough. The more you warm up, the better will be your pranayama practice. It's almost 50% of the exercise depends on the warm up, how your nadis are open. The nadis are the subtle energy channels in your body, how you're connected with yourself, how calm is your mind, how open are your nostrils, if they're blocked or unblocked. So a good warm up helps you with all these different aspects. Okay, 3-step yogic breathing. We start with the belly. So we place our hands on the belly and then we inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds. Like a balloon, pumping the air and then exhale fully out. 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out. You can close your eyes now and just focus on the belly area. You can't do anything wrong. You can just optimize and learn. And some air will come into the lungs, that's okay, that's normal. But the awareness, the focus is only on the belly. In 4 seconds and 6 seconds out. After each inhalation, hold the breath for 2 seconds and exhale again for 6 seconds. In for 4, hold for 2, and exhale for 6. If these numbers are too long for you, then adjust to your own speed. You can also inhale for 2 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds. But the most important thing is that your exhalation is always longer than your inhalation. This will tap into deeper layers of yourself and activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So it's good for relaxing, grounding yourself. Keep the mind peaceful and calm. Keep the eyes closed and place your hands on your knees and keep on breathing into the belly, but without counting and without any breath hold anymore. And slowly open your eyes again. This is the belly. This is also a great exercise if you can't fall asleep. Then just lie in your bed at night, place your hands on your belly, and deeply in and exhale only into the belly till you fall asleep. As simple as that. The diaphragm, you can locate the diaphragm by placing your hands like this or like this and grabbing the rib cage on the side. And you have to adjust a little bit more up, more down, wherever you feel the expansion with the inhalation. As you inhale, the rib cage expands, the diaphragm expands, and exhale, drops in again. Okay? Try to find your own spot. Inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6. Please keep your eyes closed and bring the awareness to focus on the diaphragm. Feel the expansion. For some, it's maybe more easy to locate the diaphragm, for some more difficult. But like I said, we're just learning, we're experimenting. If it's a small movement, that's fine. Just feel the air entering in the diaphragm. Focus on the diaphragm. 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out. Keep on breathing on your own. 4 seconds in, and then again hold the breath for 2 seconds and exhale for 6. Feel the expansion. Feel the prana entering into your diaphragm and letting go. And keep your eyes closed. Release your hands. Place them on your knees. And stop counting, but continuing breathing into the diaphragm. Without counting, without breath hold. Just consciously activate the diaphragm. Wonderful. You can open your eyes again. The diaphragm is the most important breathing muscle, but because of our stressful environment, we're putting so much pressure into the chest and we forget using the belly. So we breathe very shallow. I mean, you can understand when you're in a stressful situation or you're in fear, in danger, then automatically you breathe more up. But you should train yourself to breathe first into the belly, and then the belly gives pressure, opens up the diaphragm, brings the diaphragm up so that the air can really enter the top parts of your lungs. Now we're going to make use of the lungs. Interlay your fingers, bring them to your neck, and then push them up slightly. And the elbows also facing up so that you bring some opening into the chest area. Then close your eyes and just focus the breathing on the chest, on the top parts of your lungs. 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out. Don't get caught up with numbers, but make sure that the exhalation is longer than the inhalation. And keep the awareness on the lungs. And again, hold the breath for 2 seconds between the inhalation and the exhalation. And keep on breathing on your own. The elbows facing towards the ceiling, towards the sky, and feel the opening in the chest. Keep your eyes closed and release. Place your hands on your knees and keep on breathing on your own without counting, without breath hold, but the focus is still on the lungs. Now rub your hands together, make them very nice, hot. Be careful, don't burn yourself. And place one hand on the heart and the heart center and the other hand on the navel, on the belly button. And then keep on breathing in this pattern, but start with the belly up to the diaphragm into the top parts of your lungs. 4 seconds in and 6 seconds out. This is called yogic breathing. 3-step yogic breathing. Inhale, your belly expands, moves up slightly. Feel the diaphragm expanding and filling up the air into the top parts of your lungs. And already with the inhalation, when the air moves up to the diaphragm, the belly sinks in a little bit. Then you exhale, consciously release the air in the chest area and reverse the way back. And at the end, you and at the end you suck the belly in, belly, diaphragm, chest, and then exhale the other way around. And at the end, make sure that the belly moves in completely. Imagine you're part of the ocean, and your breathing are the waves, coming and going, in and out, in and out. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold the breath for 2, and then exhale for 6. Keep breathing on your own, keep your eyes closed, and place your hands on your knees. Find your own breathing rhythm without counting and without any breath hold. And apply 3-step yogic breathing on your own. And don't breathe so deep anymore. Make the breathing more calm, more slow, more gentle. No need to breathe deep in the belly anymore. Just take small and calm breaths. With each inhalation and exhalation, you slow down a bit more. And make the breathing even softer, even calmer. The mind and the breath, they are completely connected with each other. So by slowing down the breath, by calming down the breath, you're going to slow down the mind, will calm down the mind, and you will go into deeper layers within yourself. Just letting go, slowing down. Wonderful. And now I want you to just let go of the breath completely. Give up the control and become the observer. Smilingly observe. There's no need to control the breathing. Like an hour ago, you were not taking charge of your own breath. Everything happens automatically. But now you bring the awareness on the breathing. Consciously don't breathe and observe. And you can't do anything wrong. You're just learning and experimenting. Letting go, relax. Wonderful. You're doing great. Keep your eyes closed. Rub your hands together. Make them nice, warm and hot. And again, place one hand on the heart center, the other hand on the belly. And apply three-step yogic breathing into the belly, up to the diaphragm, into the top parts of your lungs. And letting go. Without counting, without breath hold, but deep breaths into the belly, heart, chest. And now find something in your life, some experience, where you experience the greatest happiness, the greatest joy. And picture this experience. Put it into a frame, like a painting, and see this one scene where you experience the greatest joy in your life. Make it colorful, make it alive. Not just see it, also feel it. Feel your emotions. What do you smell? What do you hear? How does it feel? Don't dwell in the past. Don't think of the future. Just be at the present moment. And now offer this experience to life itself, to the universe, or to God with a feeling of gratitude. This is one of the most powerful emotions you can create. Happiness and then being grateful for. And on top of it, giving it back. So the cycle is complete. Thank you, God. Thank you, life itself. Now bring your hands into prayer position in front of your chest. And we're gonna chant a very powerful mantra together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. It's a very ancient mantra from the Vedas, especially the Bhagavad Purana. Inhale. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. With all your heart. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. One more time, rub your hands together. Place them over your eyelids and over your forehead. And deeply look within yourself. What you see, what you experience. And this will help you with the mind-body connection one more time. In order to take the state of being with you during the day. Just look into the point between your eyebrows and let go of everything. Slowly start massaging your eyelids, your forehead, your skull, your face muscles, your throat area, your neck, your shoulders, your upper back, along your spine, your lower back, your chest area, your abdominal area, under the armpits, the upper arm and the lower arm, the hands on both sides, also under the armpit on the other side, your legs, upside down, the knees, the calves, and the feet. Namaste. Thank you for tuning in today. If you have some questions or some feedback, or maybe you want to share your experience or you have something to add, then please let me know. I will stay here 1 minute longer. This kind of breathing, you can see the effect immediately because it reduces our breathing from 16 times to 6 times. And this is very effective. I challenge you for just a week. Try it out on a daily basis, maybe 3 to 5 times a day. You sit down for just 1 minute. Take 5, 6 deep breaths into the belly, diaphragm, lungs, and letting go. Even one breath here and there. You just sit down, take a deep breath, conscious breath. It can change your whole day. It will change your whole life. Okay, let's see if there's some questions. Okay, nothing yet. So thank you again for joining in today in the afternoon at 5:30 GMT +2 European time zone. I will go online again, do a live stream, and yeah, I hope to see you there.